All right, lads. I'll give you Blackbeard's honest opinion. You ask me, can this new captain promise you a life of prizes, plunder, and adventure? Aye. For amongst all the gentlemen of fortune sailing these West Indies, he ranks amongst the most clever. There was a time when I thought myself the deadliest scourge of these seas. But this man is a fearsome dog that feeds off trouble and turmoil. I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing. Fighting like a devil, dressed as a man. And he's a canny one. Knows his way round every crag and crevice of these islands. So if it's fortune and adventure you seek, then Captain Edward Kenway's your man. Only, don't meddle in his private affairs. For there's more mystery to that man than even I dare ask.
Hello and welcome to another stream of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Hey there, Tech. Hope it's going good. Hey there, Kenway. Welcome on in. Tech 36 of 36 Godzilla movies all watched. Hell yeah, that's great. GG's on that. That's definitely quite a feat. A lot of movies. A lot of movies to cover. Since it's Tuesday today, this is going to be the first of two streams that I'll do today that will be split.
My service to you.
Oh cool, so there's an English-speaking merchant in here. So I'll be able to get the dialogue for that. Well, that's good, but I'll worry about that later. Let's get ammunition filled back up. The intention with this stream is to at least get the current story sequence finished, because at the moment we can't fast travel anywhere, even on the same location that we're at. And I want to actually have an outfit to showcase for the whole stream for this part of the story. One that I haven't actually shown yet. I might make it this one, the merchant outfit, because it definitely is a big cost one. So I'll go to my outfit list that I've already shown on stream and add merchant outfit to that. Tech, you run by the photo you sent by chance? Yeah, I had a look at it on the stream when you posted it and gave a response. Merchant outfit. A white and grey outfit typically worn by rich merchants throughout the West Indies.
Lighted upon a bargain, I'll warrant.
Oh, that's okay, Tech. That's no worries. I'll have a look later and respond to the message. Before I jump into the story, though, I want to show off this outfit for a little bit and then keep it equipped for the whole stream. In a way, it's almost like just a reskin of Edward's assassin outfit that you get. Just with different colorings and stuff. But I'm still going to give it the showcase. Cloth physics. Gotta love them.
3 and 6 for the first 7 crates. Where's that conversion ratio? 1,463. So where do you get the figure of 38? 1,463. So where do you get the figure of 38? 1,463. So where did you get the figure of 38? That means it owes 3 and 6 for the first 7 crates. Where's that conversion ratio? 1,563. So where did you get the figure of 38? 1,563. So where did you get that figure of 38? 1,563. So where did you get the figure of 38?
Alright, so that's a little bit of a showcase of the merchant outfit, and I'm going to have Edward wear it for the rest of this stream. Just to recap what happened in the previous sequence. Sequence 6, Shifting Sands, in which the announcement of King George's pardon to all pirates touched the ears of those in the distraught pirate republic, causing great dissension among the ranks of rogues and buccaneers there, whereupon our hero devised the idea to acquire medicines for the people of Nassau, to strengthen their health and resolve, should the British launch an assault. Whereupon Edward Kenway and Ed Thatch, calling himself Blackbeard, searched the seas high and low for such elixirs, bringing them at the last to the shores of Charlestown in the Carolinas, whereupon they took hostages, assaulted the city, and acquired the medicines they sought. Yet here it was, too, that Blackbeard did announce his wish to retire from a life of roguery and theft, thus leaving Edward in a state of much glumness. That's right. Blackbeard is late into his 4th decade, and he wants to find a way to live out the rest of his life in his 50s in comfort as much as he can. And I turned 40 recently, so I'm almost at Blackbeard's point where I'm like, I need to start thinking about making my final decades.
Am I dreaming? Oh, me.
Well, I'll be hanged. King George has grown tired of our shenanigans. Who's the grim fella?
That's Captain Woods Rogers. Not a man I want seeing my face.
We desire a parley with the men who call themselves governors of this island. Charles Vane, Ben Hornigold, and Ed Thatch. Come forth, if you please.
Hear about the king's pardon, I reckon.
What the hell is Hornigold doing?
lily-livered punk!
What are you men up to?
I am grateful for your geniality, Captain Hornigold. I assumed our reception would be a trouble.
Don't mistake my decorum for deference, Governor. I'm eager to hear what you have to say, but of uncertain mind otherwise.
Very well put. And it's a fairer shake than I expected to see from any pirate. But I promise fair treatment to all who hear me out.
Only wait a while longer, Governor Rogers. These rascals will show their true colors in time.
Calm, Commodore Chamberlain. I have given Captain Hornigold my word that we will be equitable.
Won't do you a lick of good. Men like him are a blight on His Majesty's reputation and a peculiar cancer afflicting the New World. The King wants them eradicated, above all else.
Is this the town square?
As close to one as we've ever had.
Incredible. It's no cleaner than a dog's kennel.
Take this opportunity to respond to chat. Hey there, Harbinger. You slept for 5 hours. Just putting on your headset and listening to sounds makes your head hurt. You can't fall asleep again. It really sucks when those moments happen.
Don't mistake my decorum.
Hopefully you can find some way to get to sleep
I'm
soon.
eager to hear what you have to say, but of uncertain mind otherwise.
Very well put. And it's a fairer shake than I expected to see from any pirate. But I promise fair treatment to all who hear me out.
Only wait a while longer, Governor Rogers. These rascals will show their true colors in time.
Calm, Commodore Chamberlain. I have given Captain Hornigold my word that we will be equitable.
Won't do you a lick of good. Men like him are a blight on His Majesty's reputation and a peculiar cancer afflicting the New World. The King wants them eradicated, above all else.
Listen to your betters. Oh no, you don't come back. Give over. I didn't see him.
Is this the town square?
As close to one as we've ever had.
Incredible. It's no cleaner than a dog's kennel. Captain Hornigold, please call your men.
Rackham, Vane, the Governor's come calling. Bring Burgess and Corcoran as well.
Fan out, lads, and take this shanty town as if it were your own.
Aye, but the King has been particularly ineffective in bringing about this change, hasn't he? And has failed at all attempts until now.
Careful how you talk about His Majesty, Governor. You're here at his pleasure.
I have my methods, Commodore, and I expect you to honor them to the letter. Disperse, the lot of you. Make way for the King's emissaries.
Out of the way, you bastards! Go on.
Our only aim here is to treat with the masters of this community. All others are encouraged to go about their usual business.
Go on, move! Go!
Commodore Chamberlain, please see that all merchants, masons, and carpenters are rounded up and brought to me this afternoon. We must see about repairing this fortress.
We should be confiscating weapons, Governor. Send these pirates a clear, strong message that the King's emissaries are not to be trifled with.
I have no wish to stir up animosity here, Commodore. And though well armed, we are outnumbered by a decent margin. Slow persuasion is our best and most efficient weapon.
Twaddle, Governor! We should sink every goddamn ship not flying the King's colours. To do otherwise protects a certain weakness in our bearing.
Silence, Commodore! I am the goddamn governor here, serving at the King's pleasure, and I will make the bloody decisions. Is that clear, sir?
Aye, sir. Your wishes are clear as crystal.
These are the charts, Commodore. We're in position.
Governor Rogers believes he can make men of these monkeys yet. I do not. Return to your post and await my orders.
Tech, thank you so much for contributing points to the Tomb Raider 2013 bow only and no upgrades combined challenge. Thank you for doing that. If the challenge of 200,000 points is met, then I will do a playthrough after Tomb Raider Underworld's finished of Tomb Raider 2013 with 2 challenges combined into one. Bow only, and if I mess up I have to restart the whole game, and no upgrades. If the goal isn't met though, I will still play that game, but it'll just be a standard vanilla playthrough of the game from start to finish story-wise. So in any case, I will be playing the game, whatever the outcome is, but it's just a question of what kind of playthrough will I be doing? Will I be doing the challenges if the goals are met, or will I just be doing a standard sort of thing? So thank you for contributing points to that, Tech. And Harbinger, thank you for contributing more points to that as well. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Tech. Even though I've played that game a few times this year already, because that game celebrated its 10th anniversary, and I probably did like 3 playthroughs of it for that alone. Not to mention the annual playthrough I did as well, so that's 4. Probably did another playthrough at some point as well. But I just really felt like playing that game after finishing Tomb Raider Underworld, and I thought it'd be cool to do another community challenge, because before this year started, I'd never actually done any before. So I wanted to actually do quite a few this year. And so that's one of many that I've done. Tech, you can't wait. You hope it goes through. It's going to be an interesting challenge too, because I've done each challenge separately before, but I've never done them both in the same playthrough.
We do hereby promise and declare that in case any of the said pirates shall on or before the 5th of September, in the year of our Lord 1718, surrender him or themselves to any one of the principal secretaries of state in Great Britain or Ireland, or to any governor or deputy governor of any of our plantations beyond the sea, every such pirate and pirate so surrendering him or themselves as aforesaid shall have our gracious pardon of and for such his or their piracy or piracies by him or them committed before the 5th of January next ensuing. And we do hereby strictly charge and command all our admirals, captains, and other officers at sea, and all our governors and commanders of any forts, castles, or other places in our plantations, and all our officers, civil and military, to seize and take such of the pirates who shall refuse or neglect to surrender themselves accordingly.
Tech, have you ever considered multiple challenges for a Tomb Raider stream? This will be, if the challenge points are met for that, that'll probably be the first time I've done a challenge playthrough of... oh no, I've done Rise of the Tomb Raider on the hard, on a hard difficulty plus some other challenge added as well. So I've done that before actually. Piracies. Piracies. I'm sure that there were probably quite a few pirates who actually wanted to surrender and take the pardon, but were killed because the soldier or soldiers might have been just like, nah, fuck these pirates.
I pray you take the prudent course, gentlemen, and accept the king's pardon as soon as your hearts allow. For until such time, all of you will be confined in Nassau,
I am sorry for this.
But in lieu of a public trial, this pardon is your best bet.
The governor puts it far too brightly, maggots. Take this message home. Accept the king's protection forthwith, or we will raise this town to its foundation and stretch your bloody necks.
Peace! Commodore Chamberlain, we are messengers, not executioners. Not yet.
Oh, thank you, sir. God save you.
Look on this as a stroke of fortune, lads. We should take the king's pardon and salvage what dignity we own.
Peace. I'll be hanged before I surrender to that Bobby.
Check your head, Vane. We had here a rare opportunity, a chance to take something base and shape it into a government made and maintained by men of vision. But in 2 years, we pissed it away. I won't make that mistake again.
It's truth he's telling, and you whelps can't handle it. Adieu, you forecastle-headed fuddlers. See you at the gallows.
You'll all be dead men! Bastards! I need a drink.
Bobbin. I love the word, what's the I can't think of the right word to use, but I just like the vernacular. I think, I don't know, that's a word I remember, but I don't remember what it means, so maybe I'm saying the wrong thing. But the kinds of words that were said in this time period, some of them really are quite cool. Some are funny. And it's one of those things where, you know, some of these should come back into fashion again at some point. With variations. You fucking bobbin. Or things like that. What a fucking bobbin.
Halt! Let's have a public soul work of you. Trying to give us the slip, faggot?
Got you lined up, dog.
Got you lined up, dog. You bobbin. I wasn't expecting Ubisoft to do anything necessarily longer than a short, you know, video for it, but recently they released a video commentary by the lead writer on Black Flag, Darby McDevitt, providing commentary to celebrate the game's 10th anniversary. So I'm happy that Ubisoft has finally decided to do something for this game more than just make a post about it on Facebook or a short, you know, video. And the timing is really, really good because Phase 6 of my playthrough will be heavily story focused. So it's good timing because then I'll be able to find out some information about the story that maybe I didn't know before and that I could, you know, also talk about. But I'll definitely have a link to that video that I'll put in chat in a moment. But it's really cool when that stuff happens. I wish they did that more. Oh, talking about them celebrating stuff. I get it. They want to put their most recent game's character forefront of any marketing, but they made a post on Facebook about Assassin's Creed 1 celebrating its 16th anniversary, but Basim is front and center as the first assassin on the image in terms of like how they've layered the assassins on, and Altair is behind him, and it's like, Basim's a great character and all, but you're celebrating Assassin's Creed 1's 16th anniversary. Don't you think Altair should be first on the image in terms of composition? And yeah, I get it. It's not just the first game that's celebrating the 16th anniversary. If you take it as the whole franchise celebrating, obviously you want to have the other characters on there. But still, my point still stands. Assassin's Creed 1 specifically, Altair is the main character. So he should be the first assassin that you have on the image and be at the forefront the most.
Look at him. Turn cop. Makes me bloody ill to think on how many times I've put up with Hornigold and his self-righteous shite.
Verily, you are a man of principle, Captain Hornigold. A man I believe I can trust with my best ideas.
faith, and we'll survive this, Charles, with our pride intact.
Well, that's confidence. You brewed a plan I might get a taste of?
Nassau is over, that's plain to see. I say we skip out tonight and regroup at my compound.
Fair enough. What's your angle?
The Brits have brought their supplies ashore, see? If we nick some gunpowder and pine pitch, we can build a fire ship and send it straight at the blockade, blasting it to smithereens.
Aye. We'll use Rackham's ship. You ain't a capable captain.
My conscience is clear.
Right. When you get the gunpowder, I'll secure the pine pitch.
So there's a link to that video I was just talking about, where Darby McDevitt does a commentary. It's not like a long video in terms of like hours worth, but it's still cool. It's about just under an hour, I think it was. Tech, like we say, it worked, but that would make sense. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing, right? Like, they did a similar thing with Mirage, where they have, when you load that game up, there's like a intro video that, you know, quickly honors 15 or, you know, the 15 years of Assassin's Creed, right? But Ezio is shown after Cassandra from Odyssey. And I'm like, don't you want to show the characters in the order of release? Altair first, then Ezio, then Connor, you know, then Edward, and then, you know, Arno, and then Jacob, and then, you know, Bayek, and, you know. I mean, I think even Eivor gets put before Ezio as well. I mean, it's quick, so it's not the end of the world. It's not like, you know, ban Ubisoft over it or something, but it's just like, it would make more sense to me to do it where you're celebrating each character in the order in which they were introduced over the years.
Aye, stop.
Hold there! Stop him dead!
Don't lose sight of him!
Don't lose sight of him. Wait. Unfortunately, you can't cancel an animation that you're doing in order to get a human shield to happen. Once I finish this phase of this playthrough for Black Flag, I want to take a break from Black Flag for one game's worth. And so I've been working out what game I want to actually do. And I've already decided what the game will be. But I haven't decided what type of playthrough it will be yet. So I'm not going to announce what it is until I'm ready to actually do that playthrough. And then after that playthrough of that Assassin's Creed game that I'll be doing, it'll be back to this game again to do Phase 6, the final phase of celebrating the game's 10th anniversary. Tech, you're willing to bet 30 years from now they make a time machine and the assassins fight each other while Ubisoft is that weird of a company? Yeah, I mean, there's already been fans who have wanted a futuristic Assassin's Creed set in the future. Because they want to see, you know, laser guns and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, you do realize that the people who created the humans in the first place actually had all that kind of technology thousands of years ago in the past, right? So it's like, if you want them to do a futuristic Assassin's Creed, just ask them to do an Assassin's Creed game where we play as one of the Isu for the game. And have it set back when they were in full strength. Then you can have all the technological futuristic stuff you want, and it will still actually allow future games to tell stories that don't have to tie in or don't have to be held back by some 1,000 years into the future storyline that locks other storylines into things. You know what I mean? Like, because the problem with doing a franchise that has a big time jump, like let's say they did an Assassin's Creed game set in the year 5000, right? And they make it that in the year 5000, certain events have taken place. That means that everyone who writes a story who wants to set it before that story that's set in the year 5000 has to make their story fit into something that happens 3,000 years later, without being able to have the creative freedom to just, you know, come up with something different as well.
Halt! Let's have a word.
Oh, don't lose him now! Quick! Can't run forever. Just keep up. He's the quick! He's right there!
That really pisses me off when that happens. Whatever, run off with the key. I don't give a shit. Good. That's done. Moving on.
Keep him in sight!
Tech passes smell check for me, Rod. The smell check, snell check. In my story focus phase to celebrate the game's 10th anniversary, I'll be listening to as much of the enemy dialogue as possible. I've been listening to enemy dialogue outside of missions for the showcase playthrough, but I decided to keep anything that happens in the mission to focus on as part of phase 6.
He's dead in his sights.
Cut off his retreat.
Over there.
There! After him! Hey, where do you think you're going?
Tech, interesting concept. Yeah. Yeah, it's been good to split up celebrating this game's 10th anniversary into multiple different playthroughs, because in the previous years, to celebrate each game's 10th anniversary, the maximum number of playthroughs I did was about 3, doing different things. But I wanted to change up that format a bit, and so here we are with 2023 almost finished, and for the 10th anniversary alone, after this playthrough is done, there'll be 5 committed to that, and then I'll have 1 more left afterwards. A parallel playthrough that is celebrating, or part of celebrating the game's 10th anniversary, is the unique playthrough. But that was one that was going to cross over into next year due to the nature of it. So technically there'll be 7 playthroughs I've dedicated towards this game's 10th anniversary. It's just that one of them won't be actually finished until January next year. Because that'll be 4 months since the last stream for that playthrough. Which will be 4 months in the game's story since Edward was arrested. To business.
Good fortune attend you.
Thank you. I don't know if I'll do as many playthroughs for Unity's 10th anniversary next year, but I will be doing more than 1 playthrough for that game as well.
Come on, boys, you're lagging.
It's this bloody hemp.
Lieutenant.
Aye, sir.
The Commodore fears a revolt is nigh. His orders are to sink every goddamn pirate ship now anchored in that harbor, tonight.
Just by the governor's wishes, sir.
This is a direct order, soldier. You will take position on the grounded galleon and await the Commodore's further orders. Is that clear?
Aye, sir.
The conniving bastard. Someone ought to slit the Commodore's throat before he gets a chance to bark those orders.
You think so?
We're dead in the water otherwise.
All right, I'll kill him.
Your brains are baked. I won't take no part in killing the Commodore. Not one of the King's men.
We can't risk our good fortune. I'll be waiting for you.
There's a couple of subtle things in that cutscene that I want to talk about in Phase 6.
Sir, we have information for the Commodore, an urgent matter.
Carry on.
Look, the blood between them two, Rogers and Chamberlain. What's the issue?
Commodore don't think much of civilians, I reckon. And there's a rumor going around that Rogers is some kind of Jacobite, or worse, that he's a Catholic.
Oh, I could think of worse.
Gather those 2 men there. He won't come. His wife's gone into labor. Last I saw him... You lads, follow and lay aboard. The Commodore has a job for you. You come back here, you! Down. Nothing.
I heard the Commodore ranting and raving about Woods Rogers, calling him a heathen and whatnot. What's happened to set them two off?
Hush, man. You don't want the Governor's ire brought down on you. He's a mysterious sort.
Well, I'm much more afraid of the Commodore, in truth. He's a serious chap. No sense of humor.
Take positions and prepare to decamp on the Commodore's orders.
Aye, sir. You, stop.
Hey, hold a moment, squad.
Remember our object, lads. We're here to punch holes in every goddamn pirate ship anchored in the northern harbor.
You doubt the honor of our cause here, and if my disavowal of our coward governor's wishes causes you anxiety, then you are free to debark my vessel and stay ashore. So tumble up there, men! Tumble up all! Prepare to lose the topsails! That's right! Lay aloft, quick as you please! Ready to loose the topsails on my signal!
Come on, Edward, you should be able to grab those ropes. How did he see... How game? How did he see me up there? How did the game see me up there? I call bullshit on that. If this was a stealth challenge, I wouldn't be counting that. Like, what bullshit that is. How the hell did that enemy see me? At all. There's no way. No conceivable way that he saw me get to that point. No way at all. Hey there, Kenway. It's going well. How about yourself? Hey there, Busted. Nope. Yep. Stan, welcome on in. Yep, that is bullshit. I definitely call bullshit on that. Kenway, you dozing off in your chair again, are you? Hopefully you get some good rest later. What? Fuck you then, game. I don't have time to just mess around with your bullshit.
The governor's given us a pardon, Commodore. Don't a man's word mean anything in these times?
Has syphilis clouded your mind? Why scratch and claw to protect such squalor? Your parasites feeding off the industry of honest men.
Much like King George in that respect.
Know your place, peasant! You may have taken my life, but you have not improved your own by any measure.
Does some purpose keep you talking?
If not for that heathen, Governor Rogers, I'd have seen you hanged from your own cross trees. Worm. All of you.
Indeed, Stan. Absolutely ridiculous. It seems to me like it's a glitch.
Bring him down. We've got a clear shot, man.
If this was a stealth challenge playthrough, you bet your ass I would not be counting that against me. I wouldn't be restarting a memory. Never happened to you before at that height. Yeah. Like, yeah, if there's a scout up above on the mast, they will see you. But from the point of being on the deck to climbing up to where I was, that first time it happened, there's no way that those enemies would have seen me. As per the game's mechanics, that is. Like, obviously in real life, it'd be easy to spot someone climbing up on the rigging that's not supposed to be there, but in terms of, like, the way that they've programmed this game, there was no way that that enemy would have detected where we were. Okay, so here we go. I'm looking forward to starting my Red Dead Redemption 2 annual 2024 playthrough. I've been starting to work out the ins and outs of what I want to do for it. It'll be something unique for me, not in general, because other people have done the type of playthrough that I'm doing. But it'll be unique for me in the sense that I've never done it with that game before. So this whole sequence, we're landlocked to Nassau. Once this sequence is finished, though, we won't be anymore. And that's when I will actually stop doing things towards the story. And I think what I might do for the rest of the stream, because it's not going to be a long stream for this first one anyway, I might go and explore some underwater wrecks and actually showcase them.
Commodore's dead. Are we ready?
We're close. We've got a problem with the galleon. There's a couple of dozen... Bloody hell. You'd raise a cloud here, lout. You sat on enough gunpowder to blow New Providence off its rocks.
Lay off me, mate. I'm well chafed.
As I was telling, a squad of lobsters has commandeered our galleon. We're gonna have to clear it out before we use them cannons to break the blockade.
Stay near the fire ship, Captain. Keep it afloat. Loose tops and royals! The Brits are on to us. Look there! Tumble up, all hands!
Get her back!
Put a shot right through there!
They're on the bowline to hail!
Fire, sir! Good shot, good crippler! Ready to bark, sir!
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Loose the main!
Clue up! Clue up! Clues down! Catch some wind!
Put the sovereign! All sail!
Fire! Weakest right there, come in!
Fire! She's foundering! Diversion!
Fire! Reef in all tops! Fire!
Look, Captain, the whole place shot down!
They're on the...
Unfurl mains! The royals and tops!
All sails loose and stays tight!
Larboard, come in! Cargo adrift there, sir! Clues up! Eat her sticks!
Clues down! Man your sheets! Peter Gordon! They got help incoming, Captain! More enemy sail, sir!
Fire! Incoming fire!
On your mark, Captain!
Fire!
Get up there,
sir!
I don't want them out!
Get the main!
Awaiting orders! Enemy fire!
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Four sails!
Fire!
The whole place shot down!
Mains out, let's go!
Gun to play!
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Fire!
Weakest right there, come in! The yards off the wind! Loose and trim too! Haul in the stunsail! Fire!
Now get it up!
Give me some speed!
Fire! Take a shot! Right there, sir!
Fire!
Gun to planks! The fire ship's about to blow! Steer clear, Captain! Enemy making for...
Let out some
We broke through! Get clear of the fleet now and we're home free. Pressure, eh, can we? The Obia comes natural to us.
Weakest right there,
mighty mess there. Burn, you bastards! They're burning up your ass, governor! Prancing about like they took a prize.
There's something about Adewale's story arc that can be missed in terms of like the point at which you can start to tell his view on what they're actually doing as pirates is starting to misalign with what Edward is, wanting to do and all that kind of stuff. Before the split happens, where Adewale sees that the assassins are the people that he wants to actually emulate and also wants to join the cause of, instead of being a pirate anymore. But obviously, in Freedom Cry DLC, he doesn't lament the fact that he was a pirate. He still appreciates all the training and all the experiences that he had while being a pirate, because they still come in handy for him as an assassin. But he definitely starts to feel differently about the kind of life that he's leading versus the kind of life that Edward is leading and all that kind of stuff as well.
Oh, hi, kid. You missed quite a time.
Aye. Pity about Nassau and Blackbeard flying the coop.
Well, we'll see about Thatch.
Vane's off to see him now, and I'm following soon.
This is what's left of your experiment in democracy.
Aye. We do as we please here, and we take our time doing it.
But for Christ's sake, Edward, don't anything but the stink of riches wrinkle your nose.
What's got into you, man?
Reality, mate. Reality. See that you ain't pulled into the drink by this drowning rat.
Oi! I've lived longer than most men who trod this path.
There's definitely truth to what Edward says there, and his antagonistic reaction to what Mary has said. Part of why he reacts that way is because he knows deep down that she's actually right. But that part of Edward hasn't yet become the stronger aspect of him, because he's still holding on to wanting to actually stick to the path that he's chosen as well, and that dedication and that stubbornness, which, sometimes stubbornness can be a negative thing, but it can also be a positive thing too. For without someone's stubbornness to discover certain things, we may not have come up with certain things that have actually been helpful. If someone just gave up, especially people who went on to actually discover something important, if they had just given up and weren't stubborn about it, then those things might not have been discovered at all or until much later. Hey there, Kill Bandit. How's things going? So we finished that sequence? Actually, we have. Yeah, we're in sequence 8 now of the story. Done all of sequence 7. So I'm going to hold off on doing any more story for this stream. And we're going to go and explore some shipwrecks. I want to go back to the one that we were at in the story. Tech just figured out the 37th Godzilla movie comes out 1st of next month. All caught up. Indeed, dude. Yeah, you've gone through all the other ones before it. I saw the trailer for that new one, and it looks really interesting. It looks like they've gone back to the more dramatic and serious kind of storytelling with Godzilla. But I think that character can really be effective in both styles. Both the off-the-wall, crazy, funny, but also the very serious and dramatic. You going good, Kill Bandit? Excellent. That's good to hear. We've already been to this location. What I want to do is get all the chests that are here, but also I just want to take a bit of time to actually showcase the environment. Especially if we can get a better look at the diving bell. Although I'm very limited to where I can put the camera to get all of its detail. There we go, we can see Edward through the windows of it. This is as close as I can get the camera onto the bell, while still being inside it and being able to take the time without the oxygen running low. There might be a few times when I'm doing this showcase in the underwater sections of dying, but the main goal here is to just show off the environment. Hey there, Ryu. How's things, dude? Hey there, Shark. You going well, Ryu? Excellent. That's good to hear, dude. Do you mind, Shark? I'm trying to show off things in the environment. The Shark is like, oh, what's this food? I want to try and get these jellyfish. A good view of them. I'm not going to be showing every single nook and cranny of every single underwater location, but I want to give some focus on some of the details like the seaweed, the coral, the jellyfish, things like that. Tech, okie doke boys, hope to catch the end of the stream when you wake up. That's okay, Tech. I hope you have a great sleep, dude. Would like to recommend people check out Tech's channel. Tech is doing a playthrough of the Tomb Raider series. He's currently up to Tomb Raider Chronicles, which came out all the way back in 2023 years ago. Playing through the old school games and then the trilogy of Anniversary, Legend, and Underworld, and also the reboot trilogy 2013 Rise and Shadow of the Tomb Raider as well will all be included. But currently up to the 5th entry in the series, Tomb Raider Chronicles. Highly recommend checking out Amateur Tech if you haven't before. And thanks for being here, dude. I hope you have a great rest. Hey there, Tylian. Good morning, dude. How's things going? Hope your week's off to a great start already. Take thanks, buddy. Greatly appreciate that. Hope to wake up early enough to see you. If not, maybe you'll catch you in Crooks. Absolutely no trouble at all. Tech, that's for sure. I'll be doing another stream of this later after my break. So I don't know how long that stream will be, but I'll definitely be streaming another stream later. So the game with the sharks is making it hard for me to just show off elements of this location, like the rocks and all that kind of stuff. Telling it is, thanks, all is well. You'll keep saying it. It's nice to have mornings back and more time. Oh, absolutely. I'm glad to hear that it's going well. It's so easy for time to get away, so it's always good to have time to do certain things that you want to do. How's yourself and the 4th Creed of Assassins doing? I'm doing very well. I'm having a good day. I decided I wanted to have Chinese food for lunch, and by extension that means I'll have some left over for dinner. So that worked out well. And Black Flag is going good. I did more of the story. Edward can now actually leave Nassau. He couldn't do that before due to being landlocked for story reasons. So I got that done. And now going underwater to show off some of the diving wrecks. There'll be other ones that I can go to where sharks aren't so up in my face to actually showcase rocks and stuff. Tylian, thank you so very much, dude, for contributing more points to that challenge for Tomb Raider 2013. Thank you very much. That reminds me, I should actually check on what percentage it's up to now. Cool, so 28% raise. There's 9 days left on it. That's right, Thailand, yeah, over 25%. Let's go over to this wreck. It can happen, absolutely. Still plenty of time left. At the start of this stream, it popped up telling me that there was a Kenway Fleet mission that had actually finished. So it's time to collect on that. And we get the Copperfield Flask. Alright, no ships in progress. I think that's all the items collected. While I'm here, we may as well cover that now. And any other database entries that are relevant for this playthrough that I haven't read yet. And we have this as an update. Ah, nice, some underwater creatures. Just go to my notepad where I'm keeping track of what I've actually covered already. So we're going to read about jellyfish. Jellyfish, also called a medusa. The jellyfish isn't technically a fish. It is a free-swimming non-vertebrate found in every sea across the world. Jellyfish consist of a gelatinous bell with trailing tentacles capable of stinging prey. Jellyfish stings are in most cases harmless to humans, but some can be extremely serious, even lethal. Not reading the notes from Animus assholes. I mean, Abstergo assholes for the Animus. Okay, manta ray. Although related to sharks, manta rays are oh shit, hang on. Jellyfish. Forgot to actually look at that image of a jellyfish. Man, jellyfish, you gotta watch them, they get jealous quickly. Manta ray. Although related to sharks, manta rays are harmless. They can be quite large, up to 30 feet, 9 meter wide, and feed on small fish and plankton, funneling food into their mouth using cephalic flaps extending from the eyes. They are capable of leaping into the air and are found the world over. Okay, so they're the new animal database entries covered. Stand back to you, SpongeBob. I've never actually had any experience firsthand with that show, just memes and stuff. Thailand, jellyfish freak you out. They would be so much better if they didn't sting. Oh yeah. I've been lucky that whenever I've actually gone to beaches and that I've gone in the water that I haven't been stung by anything really at all. Let alone, you know, jellyfish, especially any that might be, you know, poisonous and really need quick medical attention. People, let's just see if there's any people categories that aren't actual specific characters. No. Alright, so let's have a look at locations now. Charlestown. That's probably the thing that was most recent. Oh no, I've already read about that, I think. This is why it's good that I've made note of what locations I've already covered and which ones that I haven't. Okay, so I hadn't covered Charlestown. Where is Charles Lee? He's in Charlestown. Where else? Stan, are Australian waters dangerous? Oh yeah, they definitely can be. You know, with sharks and jellyfish that can sting, and like especially blue bottle is probably the one that you got to be careful for. Charlestown, founded in 1670, Charlestown would grow to become Charleston, one of colonial America's busiest ports. In the early 1700s, defensive walls were built around the city's perimeter to defend the sparse settlement against attacks from Spanish and French privateers. Ironically, Blackbeard settled there with a pardon and continued his pirating ways in collusion with the colony's governor. Interesting. So Charlestown, we go there as part of the story, so there's no real way for me to showcase it without any time restrictions on the player, because there's a lot of moments where you have to catch up. So unfortunately, that will be a location that I can't show in great detail. Alright, so now shipwrecks. The West Indies region is often beset by hurricanes and tropical storms. Combined with the shallow waters to be found there, the result is a high incidence of shipwrecks. Especially during the age of sail, vessels of all sizes were frequently tossed onto rocky shores. Their stranded crews often perished before they could be rescued. Okay, so that's them covered. Ships. We can't actually see ships in a 3D perspective, but Queen Anne's Revenge. That's Blackbeard's ship. Alright, now to cover art collection. Merry Company. Pippin enjoys this one. Merry Company. Merry Company, 1623 painting by Gerard van Honthorst, illustrating a provocative scene of a debauched student with two prostitutes. Debauchery. The Flight into Egypt. The Flight into Egypt was commissioned by King Philip V of Spain for display in the French court. Copper field flask. A copper flask engraved with floral forms with traces of gilding. In the Great Inagua hideout, all these art collection pieces can actually be observed. So once I've actually confirmed that I've collected all the art collection pieces, that's when I was going to actually showcase them in Great Inagua. Scherer's 1700 globe, a globe crafted in 1703 adorned with vivid Catholic imagery and decoration. It contains interesting cartographic errors such as depicting modern-day California as an island. Violoncello. Produced by Antonio Stradivari from a combination of spruce, maple and ebony, strung with gut strings, overspun with fine metal wire. Alright, so let's have a look online to see how many of these art collection pieces there actually are in Black Flag, and then cross-reference that with the list I've been keeping in my notepad of what ones I've actually collected and covered. Alright, so there's a list I'll just go through. Hopefully they've done it in the same order that it's actually listed. Just to see and make sure I've got them all. An English ship in action with Barbary vessels. Harbour scene at sunset. Merry Company. Nymphs by a fountain. St. Jerome as Cardinal. The burning of the Royal James at the Battle of Solbay. The Flight into Egypt. Baroque guitar. Bat-nosed figurine. Beaver pelt. Bracelet. Bust of a water deity. Cabinet. Chalice. Clock, commode, copper field flask, deity figurine, drum, eagle figurine, earth monster relief, goa stone container, head of an oba, jar with 4 faces. jar with ritual scene, joined armchair with cushion, cast cupboard, maze deity, map of the world, mirror back, oboe, parade helmet, pectoral disc, pedestal bowl, Shura's 1700 globes, seated Zemai figure, silver teapot, silver two-handed bowl, standard bearer, Taino bust, tripod vessel with date glyph, triptych, trumpet, Benita still life, violoncello, vulture vessel, wider galley, style bell, wooden term statue of Saint Adrian, same for statue of Libertine, and yoke form vessel. Alright, cool. So I've gotten all of the art collection pieces in the game, and so that means that when I'm ready to, and I'm not going to do it yet, when I'm ready to, I'll be able to showcase the inside of Greater Nagawa, because I was going to wait until I got all the art collection pieces to even start doing that, because there's no point in showcasing the inside of Greater Nagawa if all the art pieces are not there. So now that we've done that, I can then go and explore the inside and showcase it and look at the different things and the architecture and all that kind of stuff. Now that I've caught up on the Animus database stuff, it's time to keep heading towards the next wreck that I want to explore. And we're going good for time. I'll probably stream for another hour.
Captain's trick. Get them!
Listen to me. The sailboat malarkey.
Tell me now, what is this good folk's name? Well now, me boys, we are bound out to sea. Oh, windward Caroline, come down to me. She's lovely aloft and she's lovely below. But she's best on her back, as you very well know. Away, away.
Reef in, all tops! 4! Haul up all but me! Get them aloft! Douse all sail! Hold hearty, lads! Furl!
Let's see if there's any locations in here without sharks roaming around that gives me an opportunity to showcase some rocks. I've already seen different bits of coral and other seaweed and stuff. I just want to show some other things. Fucking sharks. There's always one hanging around. There's no way to attack underwater as well. Alright, let's have a look at this rock formation while we still have room to do so without being attacked by the shark. Actually, this is a better way as well to get a look at all the tattoos that Edward has, because when you do the hunting for sea animals, you don't get any opportunity to have a look at the tattoos that Edward has. So because we can actually get in a bit closer and see his tattoos in full, I'll showcase those while I'm here and while I'm thinking about it. The camera is automatically going in and then back as part of being underwater. Eddie has sick tats. That looks like a kraken. That does, yeah. Because I showed his tattoos when he was wearing something that you could see some of it, but obviously couldn't see them in full. Okay, so there's a tattoo of Caroline, his wife. Stan, you think maybe you can show them off in one of those wrecks that lead to a cave? Yeah. As long as we can actually see them, that's the main thing. So I'll just do that while I'm here. Okay, so there was a tattoo on his forearm. Well, on both forearms, actually. But the light that we have isn't necessarily helping. Stan, why won't they make this outfit wearable during normal gameplay? You would have thought that they would have different variations. But I guess you could probably do it on the PC version. Make a mod for it. Hey there, Shin. How's things going? Stan, you prefer this better than the Bayek bath towel? You'll go on a limb and make a daring remark. Hey there, Shin. You just woke up? Hope you had a good rest. Alright, that's as close as possible as I can get it to see those, whatever they're called, spike thing majigs. Shin, in the game Sword Art Online Lost Song, you can have the female characters wear bath towels. There's an eel. Moray eel. There we go. That's good that that happened though, because then we can see what it looks like up close whenever it gets killed by a moray eel. I'm not collecting the Animus data fragments because I have a solid goal to actually get them for this playthrough, but there's an element that I'm not sure about if I'll cover yet, and part of the requirement for that is getting the Animus data fragments. Shin, you're not even halfway done with Cyberpunk 2077 and you're almost at max level. Well, that's definitely good that you are. I did a similar thing with Watch Dogs 1 when I first played that. I did the majority of the side content first, and by that stage I already gotten all the really cool skills and stuff that really made the story a breeze to go through then. Stan, you forgot to mention you started playing Watch Dogs Legion. Oh, you did? Oh, nice. That's cool. So what are you doing at the moment in the game? Are you just basically exploring the place and figuring out about, you know, which kinds of people you want to recruit and all that kind of stuff? Shin, your skill selection for the main store for this run is also done, and doing story content is a breeze. Well, that's definitely good as well. For sure, makes a big difference. Stan, you even played Watch Dogs Legion while you watched Rod's Legion. Nice. That extra added immersion as well. Stan, because it rhymes, now you have to find a game to rhyme with every streamer that you ever watch. Find a streamer with the word assassins in their name and then just play Assassin's Creed. Okay, so this wreck leads to an actual inside location. Same with that one. Let's see, I don't want to necessarily do all the underwater parts on stream though. I just wanted to do some so I could showcase them. But I definitely want to do more of these smugglers' dens, because those smugglers' dens, each smuggler den has unique dialogue from enemies in them to other ones. Shin, you're going to do control so you can collect the Maniki Nico. That's a good game, that. Control. Take control.
Aloft, lads!
Stan, you're doing the main quest, freeing burrows, collecting tech points. There's definitely a lot of tech points around the map. That's for sure. Stan, so far it's not above Watch Dogs 2 for your taste. That's definitely a fair assessment. Watch Dogs Legion, for me, is the weakest one so far. There's aspects of it that I really do like though, so of course I'll still play it again in the future, but it doesn't quite reach the heights of Watch Dogs 1 and 2. Marcus is an amazing character, man. It really is tough to compete with him. It really is. It really, really is. Marcus Holloway. Such a great character. I think Watch Dogs Legion definitely suffers from not having a main character, at least someone who's present in the story that you can also control if you like, as well as the other recruits. If they do a Watch Dogs 4, this is what I would like them to do. I would like them to still have the whole recruitment mechanic, but limit the amount of skills that characters actually have so that you don't feel like you're spending hours and hours and hours and hours trying to find the combination of the right skills that you're looking for, because sometimes the combination might be crap. Just have a certain set of skills that are randomized for all the characters, and then actually have a main character that anchors the cutscenes that is in the narrative and in the levels. However, give the player the option to pick any character out of the crew that they want. If, for example, the main character is a character you don't like, and you prefer another character, then you can switch to that other character, and all the dialogue that the main character says for the mission still happens. It's just that if you're playing as the other characters, you hear it through the comms, instead of actually hearing it directly from the main character's mouth. But if you do like the main character, then you can stick with them for the whole game if you want to. And so you're still not missing out on the content of that character, but you can pick and choose depending on whether you like the main character or not, whether you even want to have them in the story at all, Maneki Neko is also known as the beckoning cat. According to Japanese legend, if you have one of the statues in front of your house, it will bring you good luck. Maybe I need to get one of those. That might help. Stan, that's exactly what you think. You're thinking while playing that a protagonist is needed in this game. Yeah, it definitely helps anchor things. And I get it. They were like, you can choose who you want your main character to be. So if there's a character that you really love and enjoy, and you want to play as just them, then you'll still get the story, Another thing, I want Watch Dogs 4 to take place in Japan, and I want at some point to be able to hack into a giant mecha Godzilla. Even if it's like just a simulation game inside the game itself, where you can play as Godzilla and go through the city and everything. I'm sure they could get the rights to Godzilla to use. Shin, you want a Gundam, do you? That's fair enough. Stan, you found this character with a good voice acting, so you're going with her regardless of skills. Well, that's good, because some of the voice acting is very AI-generated sounding. Couldn't find her actor on internets though. They are randomized, yeah. They are, yeah. Yeah, the randomize of the voices that you get for each certain character. They also randomize what characters you get to choose from right at the start of the game that they offer you. Depending on how far you are into the story, I'd probably wait a little bit before getting too many recruits, because sometimes the game wants you to get a certain recruit type, and even if you already have that recruit type, the game still wants you to find someone of that recruit type. Unless they patched it out since then, maybe they have. Jin, you think you found the funniest dagger in a video game in Cyberpunk 2077, a pink dildo dagger? Uh-huh. Well, that's good that you found that. Was that part of your challenge for the playthrough? Stan, you have two things that you wish was as good as Watch Dogs 2 and 1. And what's that? Shin, it was not part of your plan, you found it by accident. I gotcha. Well, that's good that you found that in the game. Stan, and you wish cars were as good and common as Watch Dogs 2. And NetHack was as good as Watch Dogs 1. Yeah. I must say I'm not a fan of the pulse that you use in Watch Dogs Legion. Yeah, pulse is a bit bleh. It really is. I'm glad they took it out of Mirage as well. Stan, Watch Dogs 1 NetHack was really good. It wasn't disturbing in terms of colours and UI. It was informative and it made the game easier. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind it in Watch Dogs 2, but it's definitely a vision mode that can cause a lot of issues visually. Shin used to have panic attacks doing underwater levels, did you? That would have been rough. Okay, there'll be a smuggler's den that I'll be doing, not in this stream though, in the next one today. Actually, just kill me. It'll fast travel me back to the diving bell. Then, oh yeah, underwater is butt clenching sometimes. Sin, you're phobic of open water. Ooh. Okay, let's get away from that for a moment so it doesn't dive back down.
Muzzle that duck, my trumps!
Muzzle that duck, me trumps. Indeed. We've gotten some upgrades. Elite plans that we found. Sell cargo, sugar. Alright, so we can now get the elite hull armor. This hull gives the Jackdaw resistance to devastating amounts of damage. Ram strength, we can get the final one for this. This ram allows the Jackdaw to deal a devastating amount of damage when ramming enemy ships, making it the terror of the seas. Mortar, elite mortar. This set of golden mortars allows the Jackdaw to deal devastating long-range damage on a huge area. Alright, so we need the plans for those two. And that one. Alright, so what I might do as part of this stream is do the legendary ships. Shin, the phobia is caused by an incident when you're a kid and nearly drowned. Damn, man. That would definitely be tough. Stan lies. Devastating. Disastrous. Demented. Deranged.
Captain has the helm.
That sounds awful, Shin. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Can't imagine what that would have been like.
Get them!
Get the... Alright. Legendary ship.
Ship-ho! Look at the size of her! All sail! She'll take it! Keep the boat! Fire! We've seen the armor on her! We'll never make a dent in that thing!
He's flying a Spanish flag.
Ready to fire!
Won't take too kindly to pirates.
Watch your elbow, Jack! We're ready, sir!
Fire!
Damn! Are you mad, Captain?
Fire! 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 Douse the gallants and royals! Fire!
Come on, you
Fasten yourselves! Fire! Haul in the stunsail!
More sail!
Fire!
Concentrate on
Fire!
the answer!
Fire! Damn these eyes! Reef the topsails and gallants! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind! Fire!
We're ready, sir!
Fire! Miss, damn it! Fire! Clues down! Catch some wind!
Mortars!
Fire! We've been hit! Race! Fire! Fire! Fire!
They've landed a solid volley, sir!
Fire! Down forward with me!
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
Brigantine firing mortars!
Fire!
This vulnerable place! We're gonna hit them! On your mark, Captain! Get up to planks!
She's sinking fast! We did it! Crowded all on!
One down. 3 to go, but technically 4 because there's one legendary ship where you have to fight 2 at once.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Shin, you wish this game in Odyssey would allow you to upgrade your ship to a larger ship? Yeah, I understand why they didn't do something like that. Because they want the Jackdaw to be as much of a important character to the story and Edward as a character as possible. But yeah, it would be nice if you could actually at least make the appearance of it bigger than it actually was.
What have you been eating today, then?
Stan, you really want to use Blackbeard's ship? Yeah, that's fair enough. The Queen Anne's Revenge. Sam, why can't you paint your ship pink? Exactly. Maybe there's a PC mod that lets you actually change the textures on the ships.
Give me some speed! Give us a song, lads.
Farewell and adieu to you ladies of Spain, for we received orders for to sail for old England, and we may never see you fair ladies again. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the South Seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From ocean to Scilly is 35 leagues.
Hey! What's that in the fog? It looks like a ship.
It looks like a ghost ship.
Aye! Risen from the dead to sink us! Ready to fire, Captain! Fire! Captain Ransom, I'm there, she's gone! Fire! We've been forward! Great! Fire! Fire! He's weak, he's right there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Captain Sun's exposed! Fire! Make him pay, Captain! Fire! You'll need time and safety to repair that damage! Fire! Captain Ransom, I'm there, she's gone! Fire! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! She's weak, is right there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Captain! That's where the most ended! Fire! Captain Stone's exposed! Make him fire! Give the orders, sir! Fire! Almost! Captain Stone's exposed! Make him pay, Captain! Cannon ready! Fire! Captain Ransom, I'm there, she's got him! Fire! Behind the helm, sir! You will break us apart! Fire! Taking a buffet, Captain! Their firepower is great! Keep your distance! Fire! Mad, Captain! Fire! He's weak, he's right there, Captain! Fire! Awaiting your mark, Captain! Fire! Look, Captain! That's where the most can do! Mates, let's move! Get away, sir! That beast will fire! Captain Sun's exposed! Make him fire! Be careful, Captain! Every last grab him! Ready to fire, sir!
Be right back. Stan put decals and graffiti on it. Oh yeah, being able to do that. Damn HMS Prince is beefy. More like Shake My Head Prince. That's a good one.
What do you be needing today, then?
Ah, repair the ship. Forgot to read about that. I'll do that next time.
Rum bit of business, that.
Get them!
Hey boys, the west old ship that ever did sail. I thought I heard the old man.
Well, heave him up
the
and
poor
away.
old man came riding by, and we say so. Where am I to go? Now you're ready to sail for the.
Did you ever see a wild goose sail?
Oh, why don't you blow? Hi-oh.
Two-man of war's captain!
Now there are two of them! As those creatures in Star Wars Episode 1 would say. Or was it 2? I can't remember. So it was Episode 1. Nice.
They're heading straight for us! We're outnumbered! Roll the dogs out! Fire! Yeah! Fire! Give the order, sir! Ready to fire yourselves exposed! Make him bear, Captain! Caution, Edward! Fire! Reloaded! Incoming fire! Now's all but me! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Look, Captain, I won't place shot down! Fire! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! That's the reset, all top! Incoming fire! 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 Almost get the mainsails into the wind! Fire! Reef the topsails and gallants! Awaken your mark, Captain! Fire! Fire! Working! Firing! Careful, Captain! Fire! 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 Ready to fire, sir! Get up to planks! Fire! Almost ready, sir! Ready to bark, sir! Fire! Ease off the wind! Give the order, sir! Brace for impact! On the task at hand, sir! We've been touched! Fire! Fire!
damn these eyes!
Ready to fire, sir!
Charging at us! Fear off! Make it...
Taking a hit, Captain!
Incoming fire!
Brace yourself!
On your
fire!
Fire!
Don't wait it!
We're ready, sir!
Cutting it fine there, but we got it done.
Eat her sticks!
Stan, Obi, and Qui-Gon are cutting the thick door with their lightsabers. Viceroy, this is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Not to brag or anything, but you am something of Star Wars meme yourself. Connoisseur yourself. Ho ho ho, very close one. Yeah, the memes are strong with this one. Hey Afro, welcome on in. That broadside goes crazy. It well and truly does. I thought I was going to get killed there by that ship. But it was very, very close. Good thing I've got the fully upgraded RAM, or at least I think I do. Even if I don't, that's okay. Alright, before I repair the ship this time, I want to actually...
What do you be needing today, then?
Read what it says, because that's something I've been doing in this playthrough as well, reading any information. Oh, it just says repair ship, okay. You wish to repair the jackdaw? Yes. Do I have the best RAM? Yeah, I do. Alright, mortar shots, and then broad fire barrels as well. Used a few of those. I think the fire barrels actually helped a little bit there too. Stan, you got the upgraded RAM because you did a devastating amount of damage. That is so true. It was a devastatingly amount of devastating damage that was devastating to the opponent to be devastated by. Alright, one more left, and this one's fucking annoying because this is the one that has a really sharp turn circle and has a really strong RAM. If it was a Marvel villain, it would be Rhino.
Main.
I mean, you could probably say it's like Juggernaut as well, in the sense that it just rams at you. It's very devastating. Storm is dead and gone. Storm along. He's dead and gone. He was terminated. I shot him. He was going to kill John Connor. Now, I am singing the sea shanty. I am Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am singing the sea shanty. Hi-ho, we're at sea. It's not rhyming, but who cares? Alright, so let's keep on going. Pop, 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 pop.
Ship sighted! Oh, she's a beast! What's she doing? She's coming straight at us! Fire! Reloading! Pumps! Gallants! Wiles! Studs! Fire! Be careful, Captain!
Got us that time!
Fire!
Left door exposed! Take the shots out!
Shorten sail! Get off the squall! More sail! More sail! Working on it, Hardy, sir! Awaiting order! Down's all but me! Quick as we head out some sail! Fire! On yourself for impact! Fire! Fire! All sails! She'll take it! Fire! Off target! Fire! Almost ready! Hit him there, sir! That'll wipe him out! Fire! Fire! Trim the yards off the wind! Hold down and loose and catch the wind! Cruise up! Eat her sticks! Fire! Balance! Loose and trim! Raise! You will founder the ship, can we?
Cannon ready!
Fire! Weakest right there! They've landed a solid volley, sir! Fire! Loose and trim too! Fire! Fire! Fall all! Brace yourself! Fire! Oh, come on! Hit the bastards! Haul in the stunsail! Give me some speed! Fire! Look, Captain! Put a shot right through there! Fire! Reloading! Fire! Only time and number will heal that damage! Fire! Ready to box! Douse the gallants and royals! Fire! Get the mains free! Fire! I boss the cancer! Fire! Miss, damn it! Fire! Reef in all tops! Stunsails out! Topsails and gallants! Ready for impact! Mains out, let's go! Fire! We just survived the blood! We have reached badly, sir! Just awaiting orders! Fire! Enemy firing! Fire! Fire! Almost ready, sir! Douse the royals and tops! Down to the string!
Cunt. After this boss, you always ram him head on. Like, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. This ocean isn't big enough for 2 ram mains, friends. That's true. Stand big nose ship. This is one very nasty bastard. It well and truly is.
Crowd on every inch of sail! What's she doing?
Aloft, lad!
Straight at us!
Working on it!
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Cannon ready!
Gotta stop tight! Ease off the wind! Fire! On your mark! Fire! Fire! Ready to fire, sir!
Making all A's, sir!
Reef in all tops!
Fire! We're coming together! We've been scorched!
Fire! Loose mainsails! Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Dr. Sogerin! We're ready, sir!
Fire! Ha-ha! See? Ha-ha!
We're ready, sir!
Fire!
Gosh, bloody missed!
Fire! Reloading! Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Haul in those halyards! Heave! Clews down! Catch some wind! Bulkhead's gone to splinters! Time to fix section's crumped! Douse the gallants and royals! Fire! Cruise up! Eat her sticks! Fire! Unfurl mains! Let's move! Fire! Trim the yards off the wind! Clews down! Catch some wind! Reef the topsails and gallants! Fire! Set the mains free! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Douse the royals and top! Fire! Get the mainsails into the wind! Loose oil and swim start to the wind! Fire! Ease off the wind! Fire! Loose and catch the wind! Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Fire! Almost ready, sir! Give the order, sir! Mains out, let's go! Douse the gallants and royals! Let out some sail! Reach the topsails and gallants! Fire! Ready to fire! Sail! Swim the yards off the wing! Loose and swim through! Fire! Keep it all top! Fire! Reload! Loose and swim through! Making all A's, sir! Fire! Ready to fire! They're on the bowline to head! Yeah! She's gone to planks!
There we go, all legendary ships defeated. Afro, his only weakness, stun locked. Exactly. I had to keep on making sure I was going from slowing down to speeding back up to slowing back down as I was shooting those chain shots. Because it's not a simple looking thing. Because you've got the waves and when they're moving, and you've got to match the speed of them, but also try and fight against the resistance that the game is actually giving you against the controller direction you're pushing in with the control stick. Stan, awesome. G fucking G. Thank you so very much, Stan.
Douse the gallants and royals!
Alright, let's have a look at database entries. Let's cover fauna first. Moray eel. Living in rocky shorelines and coral reefs throughout the Bahamas, Caribbean Sea and Florida Keys, extended southward to the coast of Brazil, the moray eel hides in rocky crevices by day and forages for food by night. The greenish hue of the body is due to a layer of mucus that protects the eel from parasites. Moray eels are benign to humans but will bite if surprised or touched. Consumption of the eel's flesh can lead to ciguatera poisoning in humans. Interesting. Sea urchin, a small marine animal covered with prickly spines. Hang on, I forgot to show the show the image of the animal in question. Sea urchin. A small marine animal covered with prickly spines, the sea urchin is able to use small rocks and seaweed to help camouflage itself on the sea bottom. The spines are sharp and can penetrate human skin. Okay, so there should be some entries now about the legendary ships that we looked at. Alright, El Dorado. That's not a legendary ship, but I haven't actually shown them yet. Alright, so El Impoluto. HMS Intrigue, HMS Prince. La Dama Negra. The Brothers in Arms. Oh. Afro damn eels. Oh yeah. They can be very, very frustrating. Let's have a look at Abstergo challenges and see what I've done. 71 of 100. Specifically, I want to have a look at the simulation. So we've only found one social chest location. That's something that I could potentially get off stream as well to see. I don't know yet if I'm going to be able to showcase all the cheats in the game, but I'm going to keep an eye on this stuff just to see. But just out of curiosity, we've done synchronized 5 viewpoints, perform 10 assassinations, perform 10 air assassinations, kill 10 enemies from hiding places, complete 3 assassin contracts, dive into water from a height of 45 meters, climb for a total of 500 meters, perform 5 double assassinations, perform 10 escapes from open conflict by using blending or hiding, poison 10 enemies with the blowpipe, complete the first set of assassin contracts, and swim for a total of 2 nautical miles. In the assassin category, still need to do hang 5 enemies using the rope dart, have 10 enemies being killed by another berserk guard, and all assassin contracts. Pirate, purchase 3 boat upgrades, sink a ship using the swivel gun, need to capture 3 ships, plunder 3 warehouses, reset your wanted level by bribing a local officer, drink 5 glasses of rum, complete 3 naval contracts, plunder a smuggler's den, capture 5 forts, defeat 5 ships you previously tagged, sink a ship by ramming it, sink a level 3 hunter patrol, unlock 5 taverns, sail a total of 100 nautical miles. Still need to do own 5 different figureheads, completed defeat 3 man-of-war ships, plunder 3 warehouses without triggering a bell alarm, defeat a legendary ship. Need to sail a total of 300 nautical miles and plunder all smugglers' dens. Explorer collect 10 animus fragments, solve 3 Mayan stele puzzles, explore 3 underwater shipwrecks, loot 10 underwater chests, collect a treasure map. Still need to loot all underwater chests. This whole thing, though, is a maybe. I still don't know if I'll be able to get, because the simulation aspect and the social chests can be a pain to spawn. Collect 50 animus fragments, collect 5 song sheets, collect 5 letters, collect 5 manuscript pages, visit 15 different locations. Still need to collect 200 animus fragments, survive 10 shark attacks, synchronize all viewpoints, solve all Mayan stele puzzles, and explore all under shipwrecks. Kill Bandit, thank you so very much for contributing points to the Tomb Raider 2013 bow only and no upgrades challenge combined. Thank you very much for doing that. Fighter, defeat 5, disarm 5 enemies, achieve a 3 enemy kill streak, kill 5 captains, kill 5 enemies with a headshot, kill 5 enemies affected by a smoke bomb within 10 seconds, achieve a 5 enemy kill streak, still need to kill an enemy with every type of weapon, kill 30 enemies with a headshot, and kill 4 enemies in a row using the gold pistols. Achieve a 7 enemy kill streak, done. Need to disarm and kill 3 agile guards with their own weapon and kill 15 enemies with the rope dart. Hunter, skin 5 animals, still need to pet 5 dogs. Completed, kill 2 crocodiles, kill 2 monkeys, killed an ocelot with a hidden blade, completed, skin 15 animals. Still need to do kill 10 animals with the blowpipe, kill 5 animals with the rope dart. have done harpoon and kill 5 sea animals, craft 5 hero upgrades, kill a white jaguar. Still need to kill a red howler monkey, still need to get all the hero upgrades crafted. I've already skinned each type of animal and harpooned and kill each type of sea animal. Golden Boy category. I have pickpocketed 200 reals, loot 10 bodies, possess 5,000 reals, sell a total of 500 cargo to a harbour master, hire 5 groups of dancers, free a trading route using Kenway's fleet, complete 25 trading missions in Kenway's fleet, buy 5 hideout upgrades, spend 50,000 reals. Still need to win each minigame once. I've acquired 10 ship models for your hideout collection, bought all hideout upgrades, still need to win 2,000 reals through minigames. I've completed possess 100,000 reals and unlock all Kenway's fleet destinations. And the simulation category. I've completed 25% of total synchronization, still need to get the 3 social chest locations and the Royal Convoy locations, but I've already done the 3 White Whale locations and got 50% of total synchronization. Still need to get 75% of total synchronization and 100%. To get all the cheats, I need to get 100%, 100 of the challenges done. These simulation ones, especially the social chest and the Royal Convoy locations, they are the fucking most annoying ones to get because they're completely and utterly randomized as to when they spawn. You could spend literal hours exploring and not make it pop. 5 months later, boom, one appears straight away. 6 months later, try again, nope, can't find. 2 years later, boom, straight away. You know, it's just fucking random. It took me years to get lucky enough one time to actually have those things happen, and then when I looked, I was like, holy fucking shit, they actually got it done. And then I turned that particular playthrough into a 100% playthrough because I knew from that point I would be able to actually get the 100%. So fingers crossed for this playthrough I can get all the cheats so I can actually show them off, because that'd be good to be able to do for part of the playthrough as well. So that's a bit of a overview of what I've done with the Abstergo challenges and what are left. Whether or not I'm able to complete them all is not a 100% locked in thing for the playthrough, but I have been doing things towards that, just in case it ends up being something that I can get done.
Let out some sail!
Can't use travel in storms, hey? Well, how about I just quit to the main menu and then go back into the game, and then we'll be loaded somewhere else. Cheers, Kill Bandit. I've done those challenges separately with the game before, but never combined the two together.
Haul down and clue up! Full for all you're worth!
Okay, so I don't have to do any more of these in terms of like sending ships away for the purpose of getting art collection pieces, but just to have some money coming in for Edward, I want to have a look at some of these. Let the battle begin. I'm going to be ending this stream in a couple of minutes. Just want to get this sorted. This shot should finish it off. But there will be another stream later, after this one's done. Alright, so the route is now safe. Let's send a ship on this. On this. On this one. May as well put it on these ones too. Just doing this to keep the amount of money that Edward has bumped up a bit. Alright, so this mission will be done in 23 hours and 59 minutes. This one in 17 hours and 59. This one the same. This one in 11 hours and 59. And this one as well. Hey there, Marco. Hope it's going well. Alright, so this is where I'm going to end this stream. And then I'm going to take a break for an hour and a half. And then come back with more Black Flag. You're going pretty good, Marco? You were supposed to start an exam today? Well, I'm glad to hear that you're going pretty good. So is the exam still on? Oh, it got moved to next week, did it? Oh. That would have been annoying because you would have been prepping and getting ready and psyching yourself up for it today. Because they still had to discuss some stuff. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Well, I mean, in another way, I guess that gives you even more time to, you know, study for it if you need more time. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this stream. For those who can't make it in 1 hour and 30 minutes time to the next one, that's completely fine. Just thank you so much for watching this particular stream. Really do appreciate it. For those who will be able to come back, I will see you in the next stream. I don't think I'll be doing any more story in the next stream, because there's still a lot of other stuff that I need to focus on, especially because we now have all the art collection pieces for the Great Inagua hideout. So I'm now going to use that as an opportunity in the next stream to actually do a showcase of the inside of that and have a look at the items that we got in 3D, because we were only able to before just look at them in 2D images in the database entries. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Catch you next time.